Right now in our online store, shop.theladygang.com, we're offering 20% off with our code LADY. We're offering so many things this holiday season, perfect for gift giving, wearing to your holiday parties, or just for you. Whether it be a luxe velvet wrap dress that was based off our best-selling wrap dress from Express, or it is our sexy mature sweater dress that really looks incredible on all body types, to our pen sets, journals, hats, signed books, and even the iconic Swacket. Everything is 20% off right now. Use our promo code LADY to shop now. Shop.theladygang.com. And every time you shop, we donate a menstrual cup with our partner Salt to a woman in need, so you can feel good and get something cute for you.
Today's episode is brought to you by Chinette. So Thanksgiving obviously just came and went recently, and I cut down on our cleanup time during our Thanksgiving meal because I used Chinette. Chinette is amazing. We love them so much on the Lady Gang, and they provide durable plates, cups, cutlery, napkins, and table covers. And they're really the go-to brand for cookouts, holidays, birthdays, game nights, baby showers, and so much more. So I love Chinette so much. They have 3 different types of products. They're classic products that are so durable. There's no bends or leaks, and they're microwavable safe. And then if you're feeling fancy, you got to check out their Chinette Crystal. They have this really elegant look that guests aren't afraid to touch because there's no shatter. And then their Chinette Comfort is amazing for those cold nights because they have a built-in sleeve that keeps drinks hot and hands heavy. They're environmentally conscious, and there's easy cleanup, and they're perfect for all of life's get-togethers. They're also made with at least 80% recycled materials. So if you want to check out Chinette, visit mychinette.com to find out more. Close to our heart is the belief that ladies give back and show up for others. Right now, there are over 300 million women and girls that live in period poverty across the world. And without period care, they often stop going to school and miss out on economic opportunities. So we're showing up for them. We've partnered with SALT Sustainable Period Care AB Corp with a 2% give back mission to donate period care and help fund initiatives in menstrual health. So each time you buy with Lady Gang at shop.theladygang.com, you're helping give girls in need planet-saving period care, so when their periods start, their education doesn't have to stop. Plus, go to salt.com/pages/LadyGang for your own period care and get 15% off with code LadyGang.
It's time for a Quickie.
Podcast One presents The Lady Gang, the Hollywood Girl Posse, with Lady Gang Quickie. Here's Keltie Knight, Becca Tobin, and Jack Vanek.
Let's make this quick.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lady Gang. I am Becca here with Jack and Keltie. It's a Quickie. Boop, boop. How are you feeling, Jack? You awake?
Had to do a little, barely. Had to do a little stretch.
Side stretch.
Been sitting here, not moving.
Keltie, the way your headphones look, it looks like you have elf ears because there's like, and maybe mine do too now that I'm looking at it, right? Doesn't it look like she has elf ears?
Yes.
Well, I'm doing that thing where I'm going to get my hair colored next week.
Uh-huh.
And so
what are you doing?
I don't know yet. What do you think I should do? And now I'm having a series of great hair days. That's what always happens.
That's always. What I did the last time that happened, because it's happened so many times, is I basically said, just refresh exactly what's on my head. And it worked.
Yeah.
I don't know. It up.
Okay. Well, here's the thought. I was going to tell you guys some news.
Okay. I'm sure it's big.
Well, no. And I don't want all these quickies to just be about me. So should I ask you guys questions or what?
I mean, just go ahead and whatever. Get it off your chest. Whatever's coming, you know?
Well, I got a new job.
Doing what?
No, I got an actual job for television.
Oh, wait. Okay. Can you congratulate? What is it?
Okay, thanks. I mean, so
in our defense, whenever you say you have big news or something's a big deal,
something
it's not.
stupid.
So that's why our hesitation is not a lack of excitement for you. It's a skepticism that it may not be big news.
And we've also been talking for a while this morning that if it was really big news, I feel like it would have come out first.
That's true.
Good point, Jack.
That's true.
So,
well, here's the thing. I can't exactly tell you about it yet, but I can kind of tell you about it. And so I'm cautiously optimistic, but the reason I'm telling you about it really has to do with me dyeing my hair because I want to know what kind of hair I want to have for my new job.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell us what it is and we can bleep it out?
Yeah.
Because I can't give you a direction unless I know where we're going.
So first of all, I guess I'm just going to kind of jump in. So last June, as most people know, I left Entertainment Tonight full time, but I didn't really announce it because I was still kind of working there and I love those people. So it wasn't like a big, like, it didn't feel like the right time to be like, farewell. Like people were literally dying and they still are of COVID. And so I just kind of like focused on LadyGang and kind of went in. And with that happening, one of the things that happened in my soul was that I've always wanted freedom. I think that having anyone that has had like a corporate job, there's just that 9 to 5 like grind, except mine was like a 7 till 9 grind. It just gets exhausting after a while. And I had bought the purses and I had the life and I traveled and I just thought, you know, what's your next goal? Like, what do you want your life to look like? And I really want this freedom to do LadyGang, be super passionate about it. And then I want to do like series. I want to go like what you did, Becca. Like I want to go for 3 months, shoot something, and then be off, you know? And I don't mind working 16 hours a day during those 3 months. Like, but I can't do 16 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's too much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I also realized that I am not in demand in any way in Hollywood. So when I left ET full time, I don't know why. I thought I was a psychopath that like, I thought the phone would be ringing. I thought I was Jennifer Aniston on Morning Show. Like I went out to the cabin in the wood and then like everyone was going to be calling being like, why isn't Keltie on TV anymore? Like where? It's like
something is wrong in the
Michael
universe.
Strahan is personally calling me and being like, I can't live without you on my television. Like I really thought that I was the shit. So this has been a giant slice of humble pie because I'll tell you what, not one person called, not a single person. So I kind of got depressed over that because I thought, oh, I'm going to leave and then I'm going to show up somewhere better. But what I did instead is that I made my own luck. I had this idea for a show for a long time and I set to work. And for the last 14 months, I have silently behind the scenes been working on a project that is my most favorite, other than LadyGang, show that I have ever been a part of. And I created it with my partner. We sold it to a network. I'm going to co-host it. And the coolest part is I'm going to own the format internationally. So it's a show that is like a music show, but it could go, you could do Latin America, you could do Australia, you could do UK. So when it goes around the world, like I'm going to Mark Burnett my life and I'm going to be on the yacht, hopefully. Anyway, I'm really, really proud about it. And so my question is, most importantly, yay. But my question is, should I get bangs?
Oh my God. No.
Absolutely not. Was that a real question?
Well, my question is, so I think that the reason that after being on TV for a decade, no one called is because I'm very boring, which is fine. I'm great at my job and
You're doing that thing that like every actress does when they stop getting work is they change their hair color, but it's not the hair that's stopping you from getting work. Okay.
So I'm thinking like, do I need
and you just got the work. So
do I need a signature look? Like
no.
I was thinking about Christina Perri, like when she had like one stripe down.
No, you are a mature woman. You can't have a
wacky haircut.
Okay, good. Because I'm glad we're having this conversation.
Wait,
so
I'm sorry.
Really thinking about it.
What, like in all seriousness, what were you thinking about doing to your hair?
A bang.
No, I wasn't thinking a bang. I was thinking I'm going to go into Pinterest and I'll show you.
Also, bangs aren't bad. It's just you don't cut a bang before like a really humongous job. If you've not had them,
we can just have a clip-in bang, I guess,
yes.
Right? So I was thinking, like,
are you going to try to do like a very?
These are the things I was thinking.
Oh, you want like a curtain bang?
Like no, an underneath color.
No,
like a blonde underneath.
Absolutely not.
Oh my God, that's like what
this.
Like scene kids would do.
No.
Okay, she's showing us the front two pieces and the front dyed.
And there's like these
blonde.
people that have like one stripe in their hair of blonde.
Keltie, I'm gonna say something to you that's just gonna hurt.
I'm old. I know I'm old. That's the problem, right? Just be pretty. Just be pretty.
Just be pretty. That's what every like very, very big stylist in Hollywood, every big A-list actress, they're not doing kitsch. They're doing, what do you look like the prettiest? The only person who can pull off even remotely like not classic is J-Lo. Mm-hmm. She does wacky but she's also a pop star. So she can wear wacky clothes on a carpet and do a fun ponytail and do all these things, but she's J-Lo. If you look around at all these chic ass women, they're like, to the hair and makeup person, don't get crazy. Just make me pretty.
Well, and you can always do looks, like if you're trying to do something, but I wouldn't do the look by having a bang.
Didn't you learn from Miss Universe?
I know.
Anything?
No,
Anything
I learned nothing. I learned nothing.
Also, I have a bone to pick with you. You told us months ago that this was no longer happening and we had to have a pity party for you. And then you didn't happen to want to circle back around.
This happened when we were in New York, that she got the call that it might happen again. But then you never know if it's still, like, when are you going to actually announce this? Actually,
I have no idea.
When you actually start filming?
Like when I'm on the stage and it's happening, it's happening. Like, so yeah, it's been a real fucking ride. So basically we were in development for like 13 months. It got to the point where like I sent custom made pies to like executives with their name like made on the pies as like a thank you for like greenlighting the show. We celebrated. I cried in my car. Like I have like fully, and then it got quiet. And then like, cause things are always changing. TV is really hard to get on the air. It's like really fucking difficult.
Yeah.
So if this does actually get on the hair and my hair is just pretty, like we'll celebrate my hair looking pretty and this actually airing. I think it's like, it's just one of those things where I really thought it was happening and I got kind of confident and I was like, yeah. And then they pulled it back and we were like, it's not happening. I drank a bottle of wine. This is like at the same time, all this stuff was going down with my brother. So it was like, I was a fucking disaster. And then when we were in New York, Jack, I got a call that was like, I think it's going. And now we have like a full staff. We have a calendar. Like I got an offer. This was the coolest part. I got an offer sent to my agent from myself. For myself. Cool. Because I'm the executive producer.
Oh,
so my agent was like, my agent wrote me an email and was like, hey, got an offer for you to host the show. And I was like, that's offers from me. I wrote the budget. I mean, I didn't write the budget. There's an executive in charge writing the budget, but like I knew what the budget was before. I knew my day rate before I got the offer because it was me giving myself the offer.
That's double dipping, baby.
I'm like Reese. I was watching Morning Show last night and I was like, like Reese Witherspoon, I do really appreciate that you never picked Laugh Like a Lady for your book club, but you did pick the book that Becca did. That's now going to, the most popular book of all time. But like, I do enjoy.
I don't think she does nonfiction, but continue.
Well, I do appreciate her sentiment of like, I got to a point, people only saw me as this one thing, and I'm going to create projects for myself that put me in a different arena. And I feel the same way. I think that when you turn 40 on television and in the news, you're either the anchor of the Today Show or you're out. Yeah. Because you're no longer the hot, young correspondent girl that they throw to for like the cutesy shit. You're either Katie fucking Couric or you're out. And that's like the bottom line. So here I am. And I'm like, well, I guess my career's over. And I created my own way to do something that I love. And not only is it something that I love, but it's a show that I'm so proud of and I'm passionate about that I think is going to be incredible. I was also going to say, like, I learned so much about making shows when we did LadyGang TV that I will say, like, I have many times during this process wanted to like reach out to that whole team and tell you guys like I just made so many mistakes and held on so fucking tightly during that show. Yeah. And this time I'm like, I'm just on a Zoom and I don't even say anything unless it's a thing that I'm so fucking passionate about that I'm going to like die on that rock. I don't even mention it because I'm like, okay, all these other experts can take care of it. Like, it's just such a different experience this time.
You've chilled out a lot, Miss Keltie. And I feel like it's going to help you. Cause it's like, especially with this situation and the network that purchased it, there are probably so many fucking cooks that are trying to like make their decisions and things, and like the ability to let go and not have a meltdown every like 2 seconds, that the Pantone color isn't like the color that you wanted specifically, that I think that it'll work out to your favor.
Thank you. So anyway,
proud of you.
Really?
I know it is very exciting. And
hair.
The show is good. I did make the deck for it, so I think I deserve some praise in getting the show sold.
Jack had a big part of it, and I only had to bug her like 900 times to fix every word.
Well, it was as a favor, so
thank you very much.
You didn't pay her?
She gave me an Airbnb credit as like a thank you, which honestly is probably the best way to pay me. So but it wasn't like, I was like, I'm charging you X amount of money for this deck. I was doing it as a favor.
Yeah, she did. It was very, very sweet.
Today's episode is brought to you by Olipop. So I'm sure if you're like me, you grew up drinking soda when you were younger. And listen, it's delicious, but it's not that good for you. Introducing Olipop, it's the new kind of soda. And Olipop tastes just like all the sodas we all grew up with. But unlike other sodas that are full of sugar, corn syrup, and artificial ingredients like aspartame, Olipop is made with natural ingredients that are actually good for you. And the best part is they have these delicious nostalgic flavors that you are gonna love, like vintage cola, classic root beer, orange squeeze, cherry vanilla, strawberry vanilla, and their newest flavor, classic grape. I love the vintage cola because it just reminds me of my childhood, and it is so, so delicious. And we worked out a special deal for our listeners. Receive 20% off plus free shipping on your order. And I really recommend trying out their variety packs so you can get a little bit of everything. This is a great way to try all of their delicious flavors. Go to drinkolipop.com/LadyGang or use code LadyGang at checkout to claim this deal. That's drinkolipop.com/LadyGang. Olipop can be found in over 6,000 stores across the country, including Kroger, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and Wegmans.
It's hard for me to express how much Obey has changed my relationship with working out and really, quite frankly, my body. I love Obey so much, and we're coming up on that time of year again, and you're probably a big ball of stress. Your motivation might be MIA, and you're not really working out. So this little trick when it comes to staying in shape amidst the chaos is Obey. So it makes it possible to work out from anywhere, and you need zero equipment. You can pop on for literally any amount of time. They have 10-minute express classes. They have amazing HIIT classes that are super spicy, Pilates, chill yoga classes that I've been loving lately, and my personal favorite, the 28-minute sculpt videos. I swear they have changed my body. I just love it, and I want you to go over there, and it's free for a month, so why not try it to get you through the holidays? It's a free month. Just use code LadyGang at Obey Fitness. That's obefitness.com, code LadyGang, and you can try it for a month. There is really no harm in trying, and I'm telling you, it's a game changer. So use code LadyGang at obefitness.com. That's obefitness.com.
So as you know, we had Lauren Singer on our podcast recently to talk about how to reduce our plastic waste. So I'm so excited that Bite is a sponsor for LadyGang. Did you know that over 1 billion plastic toothpaste tubes are thrown out every year, and they end up in landfills and oceans? That's 50 Empire State Buildings worth of plastic every single year, which is absolutely insane. And Bite is reinventing personal care by making products that are good for you and good for the planet. Their hero product is their dry toothpaste tablets that come in reusable glass jars, and the refills come in home compostable pouches. And it's a little weird at first when you try it out, but I am obsessed with using their toothpaste right now, and it makes my teeth feel so clean. Sustainable and clean ingredients are at the center of everything Bite does, and they're certified carbon neutral, cruelty-free, vegan, and palm oil free. And Bite is offering our listeners 20% off your first subscription order. Go to trybite.com/LadyGang and use code LadyGang at checkout to claim this deal. That's TRYBITE.com/LadyGang.
Okay, ladies, can't remember the last time you wanted sex? Oh, you've got kids in the car? Oh, we'll call it ice cream. Listen, I scream, you scream, but maybe not for ice cream. Oops. If your desire for ice cream feels, well, like a rocky road, you're not alone. Millions of women have felt their libido melting away because of a medical condition known as hypoactive sexual desire disorder, or HSDD. But unlike brain freeze, HSDD can be treated. Maybe it's time to change the flavor of the day from not in the mood to libido renewed. So whether you're into plain vanilla or the queen of whipped cream, down to cone, or deciding between the big or little spoon, it's time to scream for ice cream again. Visit screamforicecreamagain.com to learn more. That's screamforicecreamagain.com.
The Lady Gang.
Next hair question. Am I taking the blonde up to my...
No,
not a
just
blonde
doing
root.
this?
No, you're doing what you have, but you're just refreshing it.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, with clip-in extensions, you can add a lot of color to your hair that doesn't already exist.
Yeah.
You don't want to... I think the blonde to the root, certain hair colors, it just doesn't really work.
Okay.
And I think your more flattering complexion is closer to what your natural hair color is, like with your complexion.
It's very gray up there, so we'll cover the gray.
You just cover the gray.
Yeah,
And
but
then,
I think like a darker like root on you makes you look younger too.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad we had this conversation because I'm going to go see Sherry because I'm working in San Diego next week. And I was like, I'm going to go a day early so she can do my hair. And I wasn't sure if I should take the blonde up because it would make me look younger.
Blonde usually
No.
doesn't make people look younger. I feel like at our age.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my next question is like, what should my personality or my style be? Like,
Are you going to have like full on
guys
like red
help
carpet
me?
looks?
Is
Yeah,
this
like-
is this like Tyra Banks Dancing with the Stars?
Well, I find that funly obnoxious. I think I'm going more for like Kat Deely on So You Think You Can Dance, where she
Great.
came out every week and she had a new look. It was like a great hairstyle and a dress. And like sometimes it was romantic, sometimes it was like intense, sometimes it was rock. Like I want that, but I don't want it to be like so Met Ball. Like I think Tyra's like a little Met Ball, but she's a supermodel, so she can do that. I don't want it to. I want people to be like, you know, whose clothes I love, Keltie on blah blah blah. Not like that was the wackadoodle costume.
So you're probably going to have to do that rule where it's like if your instinct is telling you to do like a hair accessory, maybe don't.
Yeah,
You know, those times where you're like, I think I could take one thing off.
yeah.
And it would really
you need a
it would really
fascinator.
elevate the look. I think you take that off.
Yeah.
Um,
But I don't want to be plain either.
but plain is pretty. And your
Yeah.
version of plain is not plain. It's
You're
not
right.
a red carpet. You're on high definition television.
No, you're
So
right.
you
You're right.
don't want like a crazy makeup palette or a crazy hair. Like you're gonna be really close in people's living rooms. You don't want to look like you're on RuPaul's Drag Race. I mean, you do, but you don't because that's not the show.
I know.
So
Okay. I'm really excited. I'm going to run everything by the Lady Gang and you guys.
Yes,
send
please.
us pics and we'll
And you guys can like
out.
approve who I am.
and
'Cause I
short,
wanna-
your first show, you should be in a mini skirt because you have great legs, and America loves great legs.
America loves great legs.
you know what I mean? Mary Hart taught me the way. Like, got to have a leg. And what else is interesting is that, like, you know, sometimes I'm on the health kick and sometimes I'm off, but it's kind of fun because during the pandemic, I've been, other than LadyGang, like I've been jobless this whole time. I've just been motivating myself just to motivate myself. But now I actually have like, okay, here we go. It's going to be 3 months of like, let's obey, let's work out, let's eat healthy. Like I'm going to really be a brand new me, but same great taste.
Wonderful.
Cool.
So excited for you. I would keep your Klondikes every night.
Because you think I'll get sad?
No. Just, you know, don't get too skinny. Eat your Klondikes.
Well, that's the other thing. America does not like an anorexic girl on television.
Unless she's 22. No, they don't.
It looks gross. Like I don't actually, it's not that I want to lose weight. I just would like to have like my calf muscle be pulsatingly.
Yeah. Get yourself, you know, obeyed up.
I want a Katie Weber myself is what I want. You remember Katie Weber we had on? Like she just has like such a nice lady body.
But that's also her body. I don't know if any of
A
us
lot
are
of that
ever
is
going to, we're not going to
genetics.
wake up with Katie Weber's body no matter what we do. You look great. I think
Thank
also you're somebody who maybe if you just don't think about it as much, it
Mhm.
usually turns out better.
That's my
Don't
fucking motto.
overthink it. Don't overthink it.
I got to not overthink it. And I just want to enjoy this because God knows it'll probably get canceled after 6 episodes. So I just want to like live in this moment and really enjoy that. Like I created something that is going to be a network television show after some drama. And like, I can create my own destiny.
It's a huge accomplishment.
Massive. Thanks for letting us know it was back on. Well, me. Jesus.
Becca, I have so much to tell you.
I mean, hello.
But
I'm
I was
shocked that you're
trying-
actually like saying this like on the record because I feel like you wouldn't have talked about it at all until it was literally like airing on TV.
I know. I'm probably making a huge mistake. I'll probably be in 2 weeks crying about it, but
Well, that's okay. Everyone in the community, it's not
Well,
going to
no.
be, it's going to happen.
it's going to happen.
But we can
It
talk
mi-
about potential things all the time. And then the gang is with us when we have our low lows after we've hyped up something.
Yeah. And the other thing is we might film it in February and they might be like, we want it for summer. So it's not even on the air until next year. It might be next fall. Like, I don't freaking know.
Right. It's out of your control, but
I'm
what
hoping
you've done,
we
you
can-
should be very proud of.
I'm hoping we can announce it as a show soon.
Mhm.
But we'll see. whatever happens, I am here for the ride. And also what's cool is I'm just sorry. I know this is like so me centric. We're going to do more episodes where other girls talk. Sorry. But I was going to say, like, I think what's really neat is that I had this super revelation this year about my achievements not defining my life. I spent 14 months, not only like, you know, it's a difficult for me, someone like me, to not be like, this is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm doing now. Clap for me. I'm great. Like, I'm doing great things behind the scenes. Like, I just had to be silent about it. And then I had to really like get good at just being a human being alive that has things to offer other than achievements. And then at the end of an entire year of working like on that purpose, I get to have a really exciting achievement. Like, I think that's the universe rewarding me.
Yeah. Or it's just entertainment industry.
That's true. I had a call with my financial advisor and I was like, I got a show. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be good. And then he was like, so what do you think about 2023? I was like, this is show business. I can't tell you about that. Like, I have no idea.
Oh my God. Hell no.
We are proud of the work you've done on yourself. You have made a big difference.
Yes, it's very.
I mean, you've only sent one scathing email in 6 months. That made my butthole clench, but that's a huge accomplishment.
That's what I was trying to say. We had a whole conversation about this the other day, and Becca was really reprimanding Keltie for sending this not great email. And I was like, you know what, Keltie, we're proud of you.
Yeah. But it
could have been worse, to be honest.
Well, it could have been to everyone. It was just to one motherfucker. But you know what? Yeah. Like, I have been working hard and I do feel like I'm ready to like have good things happen. And I'm really super excited about it. So thanks for letting me share. I'll let you know when to get on so we can record when it gets canceled before it gets started. But
stop.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. But we can call this Quickie Keltie's new job. Oh my God.
Except you told them nothing, which is such a tease, but that's okay.
Well, I have a job, which is exciting.
I think you told enough. It's a good first tease.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Can't get them too smarted up. Okay. Well, we weren't here for a long time.
We were here for a good time.
Keltie-centric time.
Keltie time.
Thanks for listening. The Lady Gang is produced by Alex Ingber, Steve Delameter, and Jared Monaco. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast. And if you love it, share it with your friends on social media. Like, oh my God, I just listened to Lady Gang. This episode's so great. Swipe up to listen. And if you really want to, which we know you do, please follow us on social. At Keltie, at Becca, at Jack Vanek, and at The Lady Gang. Sign up for our newsletter at theladygang.com and join our secret Facebook group. It's super fun. See you next Tuesday.
I am Lola Blanc, host of Trust Me, Cults, Extreme Belief, and the Abuse of Power right here on Podcast One. Do you think someone in your life is a narcissist? Find out on our recent episode with Dr. Ramani Durvasula.
Every narcissistic relationship is a two-person cult. All the grooming characteristics, everything that happens to a member of a cult is exactly what happens to somebody who gets into and gets stuck in a narcissistic relationship.
Get new episodes of Trust Me every Wednesday on Podcast One, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.